Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, earlier last week we talked about Mega Ariados, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Snorlax. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation on what this series is about. Now, every week we'll be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your opinions in the comment section down below about what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of every video, I will be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. So with that said, here is Mega Snorlax. Now honestly, from the amount of videos I've done for my Why Mega Evolve series, and also Snorlax being our mascot for majority of the time since I've made this channel, I am honestly surprised that I have not yet talked about Mega Snorlax. So I decided episode 101 for my Why Mega Evolve series is going to be Mega Snorlax. Now, before I get into anything, obviously I made Snorlax too fucking OP. I know that already, considering that since Snorlax is pretty much my favorite Pokemon, or one of my favorite Pokemon, I wanted to make pretty much my favorite Pokemon a little bit too OP. But there's actually a story about why Snorlax is my favorite Pokemon. Now, when I was growing up, Pokemon was pretty much my whole life, and whether I was in elementary school, middle school, or high school, everyone called me Snorlax. Now, there's a various of reasons of why. Now, obviously, everyone knew that I loved Pokemon, and everyone knew that my favorite Pokemon was Snorlax, and I'm a big dude, okay? I literally look like Snorlax. I mean, that's how big I am, and everyone just called me Snorlax. So then when I got to high school, I joined marching band, and to be more specific of what I played in marching band, I was in drumline. I played bass drum, the big bass drum that's on you. And literally, when you're in a club like drumline, everyone knows you, but you don't know them. And for some reason, and I don't know how, everyone knew that my nickname was Snorlax when I was actually growing up. So it's like, okay, the whole school just calls me Snorlax. And that's the best thing about being in drumline, is that everyone calls you a nickname, and it's so fucking amazing. Because like, you're like, hey, you're that dude who played drums. Your nickname is Snorlax, right? That's pretty much how everyone else acted when I came up to them that I didn't know and they knew me. So Snorlax is just a big part of my life. Pokemon's a big part of my life, so I really do love Snorlax. Now, obviously, as you can tell from what I've done to its stats, I did increase everything but its special attack and speed. Now, like I was saying at the beginning, I did make Snorlax a little bit too much OP, considering, like I said, when it comes to like my favorite Pokemon, I want to pretty much just make the Pokemon that I love too OP, and that's what I've done to Snorlax. Now, for its physical attack, I increased it from base 110 to base 175. Now, that's a sky-high physical attack, and Snorlax gets access to like Return, Body Slam, Giga Impact, and I believe like another form of physical normal type moves, and a lot of other physical type moves as well. So I want to utilize that, obviously, to make this thing like a fucking powerhouse. Now, the picture I'm using, if you cannot tell by now, it literally looks like the alien from Ben 10 Rollout. I believe that's what it's called, that big buff alien dude that goes into like a cannonball shaped form. That's what Mega Snorlax looks like, and I would love to make it look like that. It kind of looks like a form of Mega Swampert, but without the fins, the stuff that Mega Swampert has. But nonetheless, its physical attack is sky high. This thing is just going to be pretty much one-shotting pretty much majority of the whole game, and probably will be in Ubers. Now, for its special attack, obviously I decreased it from base 65 to base 25. I've decreased it by, what, like 40 points, considering that Snorlax isn't a special attacker, even though Snorlax is a normal type Pokemon. And when it comes to normal type Pokemon from like Gen 1 and stuff, they get access to like a majority of like different typing moves, like Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and so on and so forth. But in this case, Snorlax isn't a special attacker, so I just decided to decrease it and put more points into its other stats, rather than just stats that don't really need to get increased. Now, for its physical defense, I increased it from base 65 to base 100. Now, with Snorlax having a very sky-high HP, and you can pretty much run a physical defensive variant of a Mega Snorlax, and also Snorlax does get access to Curse, so you can run like max HP, max physical defense with like an Impish Nature, with Curse, Body Slam, Earthquake, and some other move, and you're pretty much set to to go. Now for its special defense, I increased it from base 110 to base 160. Now I honestly know why Snorlax's special defense is technically its highest stat besides its physical attack, considering that it's a fat Pokemon and it can't eat up like special hits, so I understand why it's pretty much the same base stat as its physical attack, but I wanted to increase it to base 160. That way pretty much literally nothing can pretty much from a special type of attack can knock this thing out. So with base 160 special defense, like I said, nothing's going to take it out, even from a focus blast coming from like a very sky high special attacking Pokemon. I highly doubt it. So with 160, this thing is just going to be a special defensive monster. Now for its speed, I decreased it from base 30 to base 20. Now I kind of went with its design as well for what I use, since Snorlax is from this design is pretty much has a big ass upper like big muscular upper torso, and pretty much you can make this joke, Snorlax skipped leg day. I just decided to decrease it from 30 to 20 just a little bit, just because it's, you know, I really don't see Snorlax being all that fast, and also it gets access to Curse, so even though you do like increase its speed, it's pretty much just going to get decreased from Curse as well, so there's pretty much no point in increasing its speed. Now with a regular Snorlax, its base stats at 540, and with a Mega Evolution it's going to be at 640. Now for its ability, obviously it's a normal type, so I decided to give it Scrappy, considering, like I said, I wanted to make Snorlax so fucking OP with fucking sky high attack at base 175 with the Scrappy ability. This thing will be able to hit dark type Pokemon, especially like Gengar, Giratina, and so on and so forth, with like Body Slam, Hyper Beam, Giga Impact, and so on and so forth. So that's what I went for with its ability, because I think it's a fitting ability for Mega Snorlax. And for its typing, I just decided to leave it alone as normal. There's no reason for me to actually add on another characteristic. Now if I'm going to add on another characteristics, I was going to add on the fighting type, but I decided to leave it alone as normal. That way the only like typing it's pretty much weak to is fighting, so I just decided to leave it alone. So with that, there is Mega Snorlax. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now I'm sorry if this video was a little bit shorter than others, but I actually have other stuff to do, so I try to get this one fast and out of the way. Pretty much self-explanatory. So like I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now the next Pokemon we're going to be talking about is Mega Noivern. So we are going to be going from 1st gen to 6th gen really fast like that, because I really wanted to talk about Mega Noivern, because Noivern is pretty much one of my favorite 6th gen Pokemon. So if you guys also did not know, I do have the previous episode of pretty much every like series video I do in the description box down below. So for instance, if for my Y Mega Evolved video you guys are watching is Snorlax, so I'll have Mega Ariados's video in the description box down below, so you guys don't forget to check it out. And if you didn't watch it, then go watch that first and then come back to this one. But it really doesn't matter which one you watch, considering that they're not like actually in order, I would say. So with that, this is White Boy for the win. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.